We're a long-established family business, now in its second generation. We work with pigs, particularly weaned piglets for finishing farms. We're now talking about climate change, so we've also had to adapt to recurring heat stress events, which mainly occur during the summer months and are becoming more and more frequent and intense. This affects animal performance, productivity, and overall animal welfare, which has now become a very sensitive issue across the entire livestock sector. Animal welfare has been a priority for us for over 30 years, even before everyone started talking about it. We deal with livestock, not pets. And when animals are well, they produce better and they live longer, so it really makes a difference. It's all part of a chain. Our main objective is simply to ensure the animals are well and properly cared for. It has a major impact on sows because when they go into the farrowing room, they don't eat, so they struggle to produce enough milk. The piglets end up smaller and weaker, and then, once the sows leave the farrowing rooms, they have difficulty returning to estrus. It is because they become very thin and go through heat stress, they end up developing this kind of issue. In this case, what we see is simply a consequence of what starts and happens in the farrowing room. In piglets, it has very little impact because animals up to around 70 to 80 kilos don't really feel the heat or suffer from heat stress. That's why we mainly install Breezair in the farrowing rooms, gestation and insemination areas, basically where the sows are kept. We can say that we went with Breezair because we had already tried a couple of other options on the market in the past, mainly Chinese assembled systems and similar solutions, but they didn't provide the same reliability and continuous performance that this system guarantees. Because with small pumps, small tubes and tiny holes, they always end up getting clogged. You clean them once, then you have to clean them again, and eventually you just get tired and stop cleaning them properly. Here instead, since the water works by gravity, we never have clogging problems. We never have issues like that, and the system runs constantly and reliably. The animals are doing much better, they're calmer, and they don't suffer from heat stress. As a result, both performance and production levels remain almost unchanged compared to the traditionally more favorable months for the animals. The animals are much quieter and more relaxed. They don't keep standing up and lying down all the time trying to find some relief from the heat. As a result, piglet crushing level is also significantly lower compared to a non-cooled environment. Definitely yes, because since in 2 years we had completely paid them back in terms of animal welfare. But also because we've never had sows die in the farrowing room anymore. Instead, during periods when temperatures get that high, those kinds of incidents can unfortunately happen almost on a daily basis.